Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Walt Disney World is a tribute to the philosophy and the life of Walter Elias Disney, and to the talent, the dedication, and the loyalty of the entire Disney organization that made Walt Disney's dream come true. May Walt Disney World bring joy and inspiration and new knowledge to all who come to this happy place. A magic kingdom where the young at heart of all ages can laugh and play and learn together.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the Feel the magic everywhere. Bring every dream we dream to life. Share the wonder, share the light. Imagine a world for you and me. Where all that we have to do is believe. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Magical place on earth. Magical place on
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It's not a show, it's an event. It is Hump Day, middle of the week, to get you through to that long 4-day weekend. Turkey, football, Disney. I can't think of anything better. It's the perfect time of year. Hopefully you're having a good time wherever you are. I've got an incredible guest tonight. It's going to be special because we're not going to talk about just one channel. We got a surprise. We're going to talk about a couple unique things. This could be one of the best interviews I've had on a Wednesday night in a long time. I'm excited. I've got a surprise for them at the end of the show. They don't even know it's coming. So that's going to be fun as well. Great to see. Let me look up at the big board. If you're new to me, I got multiple screens all around me. Let me say hi to everybody. Jeannie's in here. Jesse's in here. Stream of the Magic in house. Kathy Cisco, welcome in. Adventures by D. The Connections are here. What's up? Dynamics are here. Alyssa's here. Good to see you. Lego C in a house. JC Skipper Brian. Great to see you. Tiki Man Tim. Disney Worlders Dan. Just a few of the friends in here just getting started. So let's rock this out. Let's get these opening stuff done so I can get to the interview because I'm excited. This is going to be a good one. Let's thank Dean over at the Live Place. Over 150 family-friendly channels can be found over there. You don't want to miss it. The Live Place and Dreamer's Empire right here on YouTube. Partner channels, I've got some great ones identified there on the screen. Whether it's live from the park, live from home, Incredible Magic, Tina Marie, the rose inside of those thorns. She's fantastic. Check out all my partner channels right here on YouTube. These are the crusaders of our channel. They do more than you know. We support them. You'll hear a lot more from them throughout the night. And my buddy Dan from Disney Worlders, who's in here right now with 21,000 strong over on Facebook. Love everything he's doing. Good to see you here, buddy Dan. We'll talk to you in a bit. Clubhouse, we got a small clubhouse over on Facebook. We're only 2,000, but we're working to grow. If you like Disney creators, you want to see more from Wish Upon a Run, they'll highlight their lives over there. We encourage YouTubers to come over and bring their content. Membership, we have channel membership on this channel, 4 different levels if you are interested. Membership each week is brought to you by Zoelle's World and Being a Jeanne-Claire, 2 amazing channels, 1 incredible lady. She does a great job. We want to thank Zoelle for helping. We want to thank Jeanne-Claire for helping. Mom and daughter team, thank you for bringing membership to the channel each week. And just keep in mind, if you do one of the higher levels of membership, you can get one of the Disney minted coins that we created. We'd love to get that out to you. This is pretty exciting. I'm actually going to I'm going to pause the music for just a minute because these next 2 things are critically important to me. When we're helping charity, especially helping kids, it's very important to me. Donna Jaworski, this coming Sunday, has her 2nd annual all-day Christmas baking marathon. Starts around 2 o'clock. She's going to go until she gifts 2 opportunities for kids to give kids the world. So that's $12,000 she's trying to raise. Now, here's the really cool thing. This year, it's not just about Donna Jaworski. The community has come up behind her, is going to come in and cook with her. You're going to have Steve from Give Kids the World coming in. Resort TV 1's going to be there. Liam will be there. Corey, Stephanie from Corey Meets World, and their kids are going to be there. Nick from Magical News Live. Caitlin and Kellen. Kellen was a wish child. Kellen, special kid, going to be over there doing it. Diz Our Dream and the family's going to be cooking. Mouse Talk's going to be cooking. Steve from Steve's World's going to be cooking. PTV is going remote. Do not miss this Sunday starting at 12 o'clock. Please drop Donna Jaworski's link into the chat, my moderators. Can't stress that enough. The other one that's coming up, really important, and I'm excited about, this will be the Magical Night of Hope. This will be brought to you by Corey Meets World. And these are some of the incredible people that he's got coming in there. Pagey Mr. Morrow, John, Big Fat Panda will be there. Josh from Resort TV 1 will be playing live that night at the Magical Night of Hope. Neil Rosen, he is a professional trumpeter, and I'm telling you, the guy is a stud. He is incredible. Corey has lined all these people up to come in for a Magical Night of Hope, December 7th. More to come on that as the holiday goes. Let me thank these people that help us real quick, and we'll be back to start our interview. Late More Visitors over on Etsy, featuring Star Wars, Disney, and Harry Potter, to name a few. Whether it's in the park apparel or stuff you're going to wear at home, it's all good over there on Lake Buena Visitors. quality apparel, fun. Bring the parks to your home. It's Lake Buena Visitors on Etsy. Check them out.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Christina Whitman, realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Christina Whitman, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you. If you're looking for that spotless clean on your property, well, you need clean look on your property. Manchester, New Hampshire, everything fulfilling up in the New England area. www.clean-look.com, 603-669-1088. Mickey's got the broom out, giving the thumbs up. 55 plus years and 3 generations of service. Can't be wrong. If you want your property looking clean, you need clean look on your property.
Hi, Glenn. I'm Finnegan.
That was Maeve.
I'm Riley.
I'm Riley.
I'm Gina.
And I'm Dylan. Together, the 7 of us are the Tropical Nerds, coming to you from just 5 miles north of Cinderella's castle. Join our large family with young kids in the most magical place on Earth. We know a lot about theme parks because we live here and because we helped build some of the technology that they use. See you real soon.
Hey y'all, it's Dad Builds, inviting you to come over and hang out with us on Saturday nights at 9:30 for the weekend special report. We hang out with Disney YouTube friends and talk Disney topics and general craziness in the community. Always a good time, and we invite you to come over and share in the laughs and smiles. Hope to see you there.
All right, my guests tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they are special people, and I'm excited to sit down and talk with them. They have been doing a lot of running, a lot more than me, and they try to bring you all the fun of Disney. This is their first time coming into the channel. I'm excited to sit down with them and talk to them. Please, excuse me. Wow, got a frog in the throat. I got so excited. Adam and Kristen, everybody.
Hey!
Good to see you guys.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. We were just here. We were just running in place a little bit, getting warmed up.
There you go, getting loose. It's always a good thing. We appreciate that. I'm excited.
Before we start, I have to say I'm kind of starstruck. I feel incredibly humbled to be with you here tonight and to be on your show. So thank you so much for having us here. You are a man of fame. It's awesome to be here with you tonight.
Well, I'm just all about helping this community grow in the right way, and you guys bring that with your channel, which is why I reached out to you quite a bit ago and said, "Hey, I see what you're doing. I like what I see." I know at that time you were still well under 1,000. I think at the time.
This was like almost a year ago, I think, right?
Yeah. Well, we're booked out right now till 2023. So we
Yeah.
got a little bit. Right. You took the call, and I'm glad you're here. So
Business is good.
Business is good. Yeah, business is good.
This is good. Let's talk firstly, as Preston's helping me out with a beverage here. Let's talk first. Just share a little bit with everybody about you guys, what you want to share in general, and then we'll kind of dig into the channel.
Yeah, sure. So Wish Upon a Run was a passion project that started, 2 years ago in February, where I said to Kristen, I said, we love running, we love Disney. I realized there wasn't really a Run Disney place for people to get together, for people to share their stories, for people to understand what Run Disney is, for people who thought running was crazy but still wanted to do it anyway. So I said to Kristen, I said, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we made some videos and decided to we're doing the Run Disney thing anyway. Wouldn't it be cool if we brought a camera along and we made some videos? Run Disney races, if you don't know, incredibly hard to get into.
Oh my God.
If you are not registered for this race the morning of, when it comes out at 10 o'clock in the morning, if you're not sitting there with the refresh button on your browser, you will not run. Yeah. You won't get a chance to do it. They sell out quick.
Let's actually state that correctly. If you're not ready the first hour and hitting your refresh, you're not getting in. It's going to be sold out.
They sell out super quick.
And the passion of the people that I've met down there doing the run and the pride that they take wearing their medals. I know you may have a medal or two somewhere.
Yeah.
Knowing you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
there you
a
go.
few of them.
And they are.
This one's very special to us. This is why I brought it. This one's super special to us. But you're
Which
right.
one is that?
This is the 2020 marathon. This was my first marathon and Kristen and I's first marathon together. Super emotional. Yeah, super emotional.
They have so many different ones. They have, the Star Wars one and the Dopey and all these. And it's too much for us to go into. But there is a Run Disney website, and I didn't tell my mods to pull that, but you could pull that up and drop that in there if you want. But I'm telling you, if you're into running and you're into the racing, you should do it. And if you know people that do it that aren't following their channel, now granted, you've been a little busy the last 9 months or so with things.
Pretty busy.
A little bit busy. But I know that over time some more content will be coming. I think the whole Run Disney avenue for this channel has such an upside that you haven't even touched where it can go and what it can.
I think what Adam didn't really elaborate on that I want to make sure that the audience knows is the goal of Wish Upon the Run was to share the love of Run Disney, but what our passion is really about and what we are about. I've been running for over 10 years and Adam was very new. And we're very passionate about sharing that anybody can do it. You can do it. Right. And no matter where you are in your journey, we have people that ask us all the time. And I tell Adam, when I first met him, and just that is what I preach and why the channel was important to me I said, we can do it, but here's my condition.
Love it.
And I said, the story and the excitement is not in the winner. The story and the excitement is in the people who were in the very last corral, and the endurance and the energy and just the passion that they had to finish, whether you walk it, whether you run it. And that is what I wanted the channel to be about, helping people understand that they say, like, I can't do a race at their home.
Right.
And some people believe, like, well, if I come to Disney, that would be so much fun to incorporate that into my trip. But I'm not a runner. But you can. And there's ways for you to do that. And you can have a great time. And no matter where you are in your fitness level, Disney makes it possible with a reasonable amount of training, and maybe even just fast walking can get
do the people in
a race.
The friends of mine that I know that participate in this, one of the things that they sold me on, because I've never been a runner because I got bored. That was me. Okay. But what they sold me on was two things. First was the support of all the other runners that they give to each other. There were times that runners were struggling to get to the finish line and people had them arm in arm and helping them get through and stuff like that.
Right.
So the Disney love that was coming out in a run. And then how much fun you guys have when you're seeing special characters and going through the park. And, it is a unique thing. And I think it's great.
And the whole experience.
What I love is that the motto of if you can dream it, you can do it, inspired by Walt, that transitions right into Run Disney.
Love it.
Like Kristen said, it's not about that first like crazy athlete who crosses the finish line. Like the stories are about just doing it, about the person who 6 months ago decided to get off their couch for the first time. I weighed 300 pounds like 3 years ago, and I decided I needed a change. And you know what did that for me? Running and Run Disney. It did it.
Love it.
And I think that like just the magical atmosphere that Run Disney brings, that if you can dream it, you can do it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
As we sit here and talk about it, let's take a step outside the channel in a way as we go through. If anybody has questions for my guests, please put the @ at my name, put it into the chat. I'd love to ask your questions as well. So as you guys started to become streamers and came up with this plan for what you were doing and everything, tell me, who are some of the people out there that you've watched stream that kind of said, hey, these are the people that, granted, I'm going to preface this again, as I always do. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not going to say every last channel. I always put people on the spot, so don't get mad if your channel's not said. I just want to throw it out there. Is there any streamers, 4 or 5, doesn't have to necessarily be Disney, but just kind of said, hey, now I want to hit a record button because I saw them do it?
I think we need to share like one crucial piece of information before we answer that.
Yes.
So we started Wish Upon a Run only 2 months before the shutdown.
The pandemic started, yeah.
So we had a vision, and then everything shut down. So everything we planned to film was no longer.
Right.
We had this great momentum, and then everything just went.
Yeah.
So
and they canceled everything.
we there are a couple running channels that we did watch and we were interested in. For example, Run the Impossible does a really great job. When you talk about like running channels, I know that there's Running and Makeup, Res Runs. There's a couple of those that do great.
Josh from WDW Couple.
Josh from WDW Couple.
With the camera, that guy's amazing.
Let me put it out there. Josh, it started running 3 weeks ago. He just ran by my house, and I'm pretty sure he'll be running through Christmas. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's incredible.
And so we, so there's a couple of those. So then when everything shut down, Adam and I kind of freaked out, and we're like, everything that we planned is no longer.
Right.
So we completely transitioned Wish Upon a Run into treadmill videos.
Yeah, and
like
how can we keep people motivated at home? Now, all of a sudden, everybody who was going to go to these Run Disney races, which you can attest to this, it's a community. So it's a community, and there are people that will go to these Run Disney races, and for the once or twice a year they're there, is the only time they get to see those friends or those people that, you know, are so important to them.
Right. Absolutely.
And we're like, something's missing here. You know, with these races canceled, there's this giant hole for everybody. And so we thought, what we need to start doing is a weekly update to just, we sat here in front of this wall and we said, we're going to do a weekly update. Or sometimes we went out to Disney Springs when it opened up again and said, we're going to talk about Run Disney for an hour because people just want to talk about it and it makes them feel better to talk about it. And that,
you guys did a great job with that. You guys did a great
so
job.
we transitioned to treadmill videos and some chats. But there's a lot of channels that we watch once we get to talking about our new, adventures that we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
There are channels that we watch that we really, we respect, and like we look at them and are like, wow, this is awesome. So we've got a few of those too.
This is really going to
Awesome.
put me on the spot here, but we were talking about, starting a YouTube channel. Both of us, we never really watched YouTube that much. And so we didn't really have a good idea of what to do. So we kind of were starting from scratch. And Kristen, at least, she kept mentioning this person named Tim Tracker to me. And I had no idea who he was. I was like, who are you talking about? We'd be in the park and she'd be like, oh my gosh, that's Tim Tracker. And I'd be like, who? What? And so
I'm like, how do you not know this? Like, it's like pop culture.
And so now I understand, and I get it. And so, we've been influenced from all those guys. And I think, Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow is my new favorite best friend, and I've never even met him. So, he's doing it right.
I know.
He's a good guy. Still like good people.
Yeah.
Let me real quick, just make sure I don't want to miss anybody. I want to welcome in Swish Willie. What's up? Good to see you, girl.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Jeffrey Jamison, baseball commissioners here. Tiki Man Tim. Diana Labrana. Welcome in. Diana Labrana. Don't
Hi,
miss
guys.
her. Samantha Lowe's in house. Space Mountain Dave is in house. Dingleberry Farm is in house. Mr. Fulton. Adventures with VP is in house. Philip Stanley coming in from London. Geeking out with Melly Mel. Great to see you, Mel. Surf Bum John in the house. Brian, NASCAR fan in here. Everybody loves your background and our Castle Life. Everybody loves your background.
Awesome.
That's a hand painted wall behind us.
It's incredible. It looks very good on the camera as we're doing
It just goes to show what you can do over pandemic when you've got hours and hours and hours to kill.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
on the other side of the wall, I hand painted the purple wall in our baby's room.
Nice.
That's almost as epic. Almost as epic. Yeah.
You're more talented than me, Adams. Congratulations.
No. I know how to put tape on a wall and then paint over it. I have
still
no
more
artistic
talented
bone in
than
my
me.
body.
You know how I did it 20 minutes before we started? Preston, get a brush and touch up that. I'm not doing it. It worked out well.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a unique interview tonight, a little bit different than our norm. And here's why, everybody. We're going to transition here and talk about something good. Now, I want to make sure that everybody still checks out, the whole website for Wish Upon a Run and what they're doing. They are going to have more content coming on that. And I really think you'll enjoy the energy and everything that they do over there. That's what it looks like right there when you look it up. Very simple to find. And we're excited about that.
Can I talk about our favorite absolute video that we've ever done? So if you only check out one video from our channel, and Kristen, I hope you're okay with this. If you only check out one video from Wish Upon a Run, check out our race to the Magic Kingdom. We had so much fun because they just newly opened that bridge past the Grand Floridian. So now you can actually walk all the way around the waterway. And so we said, is it going to be quicker to take Disney transportation or is it quicker to run to the Magic Kingdom? So we synced up 2 cameras. We left at exactly the same time from the Ticket and Transportation Center. And we put a double box on the screen and we raced to the Magic Kingdom to see who would get there first. And the ending was amazing. We never expected it. It was awesome. Go check it out.
Awesome.
I think it's one of our favorite
That was
videos.
a fun video
That
to do.
was so much fun.
So
to
if
do.
one of my moderators could jump over to their channel, find that video, and throw the link, I would love you for it. I would appreciate it.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
So we're going to transition here to talk about something that's recently happened. For those of you that don't know or may not know, welcome in Brian K. and Eric Lee as well. It's good to see you. Over the years, there has been a channel out there that has streamed from Disney for quite a bit and did it very well. They were kind of one of the first people to be out there, or part of the first group of people.
Very groundbreaking, yeah.
Yes, and the channel was called Streaming the Magic. And for years, the gentleman who ran it lived in upper East Coast, and I knew about that. And he had a lot of people through the time that have assisted him as guest representatives on Streaming the Magic. I know through the years, I saw Nate was on there one time with Jackie doing it. I think One Little Spark might have done it at one point. So many people have done.
Prince Charming Dev was on there at one point, I think.
I even think Nick did something with him for a little bit too.
Maybe.
He's had a lot. He's had a lot. And he's always done it right. Well, this channel, which I'm going to show you real quick in case you haven't seen it. Let me bring up the share screen. There it is right there. Streaming the Magic has 33,000 followers right now. And recently, it's had a couple of new hosts take over as representatives. And I'm going to let you guys talk because we're lucky to have those special people here with us tonight. Let's talk about how that came about.
I know, and surprise, we buried the lead. Kristen and I are going to be taking over the Streaming the Magic YouTube page, and we are super excited / a little scared.
Yeah.
There's such a great audience there, and there's
yes.
Streaming the Magic has such amazing family members that subscribe to them, and so it's an honor for us, but it's also like it's a little pressure.
It's a little nerve-wracking. So we've been live streaming with Streaming the Magic on Facebook for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we have a Sunday show. And it's from 7 to 9 Eastern every Sunday. And that's where the following that we've had is just really taken off tremendously. Okay. And we've done some on YouTube, but now we're going to be on YouTube exclusively.
Yeah, nice. We've made the decision to transfer over platforms to YouTube and to take over Streaming the Magic's YouTube content creation, and we're just super excited. We have had such loyal fans on the Facebook platform. It was so hard for us to make that decision, and so over the last couple of months, we've been priming people and making videos about how do you subscribe to YouTube, because a lot of people just aren't used to the platform. And we're excited to bring kind of the same magical streams that we're doing on Facebook over to YouTube. And I think YouTube, and you can speak to this, I think YouTube really lends itself better as a live streaming platform. And so we're really excited to bring extra, better quality, better, options to people on YouTube that Facebook just doesn't have. So we're super excited about that. It's going to be same streams, same fun Sundays, everything the same, just a different platform.
All right. So we're gonna dig into that in just a little bit more about where we're going with that. I want to step out for a second now that we dropped the like you said, we hid the lead, which is a good thing to do sometimes as you do it. Eric Lee says, I am subscribed to Streaming the Magic channel. Well, thank you, Eric Lee. We appreciate
thank you so much. Thank you.
Diane Lebrana says, love streaming the magic. We are like family. And that is a great thing. You know, what I see from the Disney community and the channels that I support, like yourself, and all the other ones that I talk about on my channel, it is about several things. It is about the magic of Disney. It is about the power of positivity and empowerment. It is about sharing the love of what it means to have family, whether it's your chosen family or your selected. And I do think that there's a lot of that over there, and I'm glad to see you're going to bring that. Hello, I am here, Adam and Kristen, Kathy
Hey!
Tillman. Hello,
Hi,
Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
No, if you are
Thanks
brand
for
new coming in tonight, if you're brand new or you're watching the replay or jumping in, let me give you an update on what's going. First off, my guests tonight, that's the first important thing. They have two incredible platforms that they're working on right now. They have the Wish Upon a Run, which is all about Run Disney and their love and passion for running. You see a lot of great things over there. And I think Jesse might have found that link. They're dropping your links left and right. There's so many links.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you.
And then they are now the new face of Streaming the Magic. It is a very, very powerful channel at 33,000 followers over there. And we're excited that they're sitting here talking with us tonight as the new faces of that. My name is Pete. If you're brand new and finding my channel for the first time tonight,
hit that subscribe button, folks. Turn on the notification bell. This guy's awesome. Come on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We do a little bit of Disney magic every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel, and I am all about community and helping others. Let's take a step out of the platform for a second and talk a little bit about you so people can get to know you a little bit better. I know obviously you guys live in Florida. What other parks have you attended? And if it's not a big list, is there other parks on the, that's on my bucket list, we got to do it platform list?
Yeah, we're not exclusive to Disney by any means. I mean, I think we love Universal and SeaWorld parks just as much as Disney.
Nice.
And so on our streams, you're going to see them all, I think.
Occasionally, yeah.
So
And then as far as
what about Legoland? There's a lot of asking for Lego. Will you guys be doing any of that?
You know what? I have never been to Legoland, and it is embarrassing because I've lived here for forever, and I've never been to Legoland. So that's going to be on our list. Legoland for sure. And now having a new little one. We dropped the bomb on that one too. We missed it. We had a little one who was just born a month ago, and we actually
hold on. I got time out. I got to stop you.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to say this. Kristen looks amazing, guys. Okay.
She does.
Thank you.
She just had a baby 30 days ago. I look like I'm about to have a baby. It's incredible.
Thank you.
So yeah, she looks amazing.
Thank you.
You know what?
The live streaming, the walking.
It's all the walking.
Adam had me. Well, I live streamed the 50th for 14 hours
by herself. Yeah.
At 9 months pregnant.
I was at Epcot. She was at Magic Kingdom. She streamed all day.
The viewers had a love that day to see. They had bets whether I'd have the baby at the park or not that day.
Yeah, that might have gone viral if that happened. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I'm pretty sure
I said a viral video would be great, but no, I am not going to be leaving because I was at Epcot. I said I'm not going to be leaving Epcot to drive as fast as I can to Celebration Hospital. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So
that would have
it was amazing.
Adam, I got to be honest. That would have been an interesting call when you get the call saying I'm having the baby, and you say, "No, hold on, I'm in line for funnel cake. I can't make it."
No, I said Harmonious is debuting in about 15 minutes. So you're going to have to tell that baby to hold off a little bit.
Fantastic. I love it. Welcome in. Also, Denise, I said hello to. April Lacey's in here as well. Lady Noir, thank you guys for coming.
Hi, everybody. All our Streaming the Magic guys out there, thank you so much for coming to watch and for supporting Pete and supporting us. You guys are so awesome. And Pete, you hit the nail on the head when you said this is a real emotional thing.
Thank you, Karen.
Thanks, Karen. Oh, Karen, you're awesome. Thank you. It's such an emotional connection that we have to streaming, and we were so lucky enough to take our little baby over to Magic Kingdom this past Sunday for the first time.
That's awesome.
And what an emotional experience to be able to share that. And it's just a family now. We have this extended family on Streaming the Magic that is just it's just unbelievable.
I
And
love it.
I feel like now, like when I go on attraction at Disney, they say how many, and I say, oh, I got 184, please. Like
Well, and
put me on
here's
the
what you're
ride
gonna
with
find.
everybody who's watching.
From somebody who's been around this for a little bit and doing my thing. Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy.
Here's what you're going to find is two things. One, the community itself is bigger than you know, but smaller than you think. Okay. While you have 33,000, I'll say this: you referenced Tim Tracker and his not 850 some thousand he has in the big picture. In the big picture, Tim Tracker is small potatoes, and here's why I say that.
Yeah.
It's not disrespectful to him. There are hundreds of millions of people that love Disney that have no idea this whole social media thing exists over here. So the friends that we can make, the community that we can build, and that's why I try to do what I do with this channel, which is build the magic and the love that Walt wanted to, which is what you guys are doing over there. And I'm hoping that you guys reach that pinnacle for where you're going. But as you talk about pinnacles and stuff, again, let me take another digress as we go off the channel for just a second. Let me ask you this. Everybody has Disney collectibles. You look behind me, I got tons of them. Okay? What are some of the things that you guys collect?
Oh my gosh. I've got 3 or 4 opening day Epcot tickets right here.
Oh my God.
I don't know how I amassed these, but off of eBay over the years.
That is cool.
Oh, look at that. Opening day numbered Epcot ticket. What I wouldn't give, it's perforated, so somebody used it, but what I wouldn't have given to go back to that day. I keep saying if I had a time machine, I would go back to October 1st, 1982. I'd give anything to go back to that opening day Epcot. So I collect Epcot memorabilia like crazy. I was so lucky that I had a dad who kept everything.
Nice.
And so every time we went to the Disney resorts, they used to give you like $5 or $10 Disney dollars.
Right.
Well, I have all our 1979 and 1980 Disney dollars.
Oh, hold on. I got to bring you full screen here. Hold on. I do this now.
I probably shouldn't even be doing this, but they're all mint condition.
Oh, my Lord.
Still in the package Disney dollars from 1979, 1980. Oh, amazing. They're part of my personal collection that
I wasn't planning on doing that. I actually had I had Heather's logo up from a couple weeks ago. We weren't going to do it, but you threw those up there, and I was like, oh my God, I had to do it. So I apologize. Simba too, welcome in. That's cool, and I love your passion for Epcot. As I've gotten older, I've found more of an appreciation for it. I actually had a moment where I wanted to cry with Epcot the other day. I bought the cookie jar. The Epcot.
You got the cookie jar.
Well, in shipping it home, it shattered into 100 pieces, and I can't get another one because they're gone. I've looked on eBay.
We'll look. We got our eyes open.
If I find one, I would love to get it because I was so happy to have that. But anyway, so let's take back to the chat. Let's talk about streaming the magic. You've got some long-term plans for where you want to go with this. I love the excitement. I'm gonna let people behind the door for a minute. Okay, when I reached out to Adam on Monday, just following up about this interview, and we chatted, and he brought up everything with streaming the magic. I first had to talk with him to find out, wait a minute, what happened here? Because I didn't know. It was new to me. But the excitement that I could hear in your voice is great. So talk to me about what some of your future thoughts are, where you're going with streaming the magic.
Oh, well, you know what? Live streaming at Disney, it's a big responsibility. I mean, I think that, there are so many people that are so passionate about the parks. Our streams, we try to focus on, I think there's streams out there that they just like to go have fun. They like to ride rides. We like to, I think, touch on the more emotional side. Well, I mean, I'm kind of an emotional guy, so that kind of happens with me. Like, I'll sit there and I'll watch Spaceship Earth for, 15, 20 minutes and talk about how beautiful it is and how much it makes me feel like I'm 8 years old again. And, I think really people appreciate that because that's what they're thinking. And that's, they don't get the opportunity to be there. And so we're their eyes, we're their ears. And that is a huge responsibility. And people trust you. And, they trust that you're going to be there for them and that you're going to, give them that warm, fuzzy feeling every Sunday. And it's a responsibility, but it's also like this great pleasure, I think, for us to be able to do it. And some of the cards we've received and some of the letters and packages and uh, just the comments that we hear from people, and
awesome.
it is overwhelming. We've gotten letters and cards from people that we just openly weep. We're on the way home from the PO box and we're just weeping, and it's just these stories of people that have gotten inspiration from watching the streams, or from it's given them hope for getting through the pandemic, or just to get them to their next Disney trip, that's 30 days away, and to get them excited,
Yes.
and so people say, oh, live streamers, they're in the way in the parks. I think live streaming is so important. I know vlogs are important too, because they share so much information, but live streams are such a visceral kind of experience for being there. There's something about that live element that makes people excited. And, when you're standing there on Main Street and it's live, and that, this is happening right when it's happening, it's emotional, and people get emotional. Yeah.
I agree. And when your streamer is passionate about what
Yeah.
they're doing, it makes the experience 10 times even better. Now, you guys are you going to primarily be going on Sundays still? Is that your long-term plan right now, or is it going to be different days? When will people be finding you with the Streaming the Magic platform?
We've had so many discussions about this, because we're like, oh my gosh, we need to try and expand our content creation and our live streams that we're doing. We do typically, our Sunday stream is from 7 to 9 typically, although now we sometimes will do it a little bit earlier, just because the time change, and parks aren't even open till 9 sometimes.
Right.
So we have to adjust them. But we throw up streams all the time, just if we've got time. With a new baby, we both work full-time jobs. So, I'm working downtown Orlando, and it's, so, and I think what's great is that our viewers understand that. And I think I think they respect that. I think that they like the fact that our channel, not saying anything bad about people who are, but we're not trying to sell anything. We're not trying to sell a vacation or do anything like that. We're just here for them. And
You're just streaming magic.
yeah. And so I think people understand that, so they know that we stream what we can. And so right now, Sundays is our day. And if we can expand from Sundays, we will.
So the key with
Right,
that,
Kristen?
everybody,
Yeah.
the key with that is, if you like my guests tonight, if you're enjoying sitting talking with them, they're going to bring a whole new, fresh look to Streaming the Magic. And I say that every time somebody comes in is doing something different. Not that anybody was doing something wrong before. This is going to be what they're going to bring. And if you're enjoying their time here tonight, hit that subscribe over there, but hit the bell so you know when they're going to go live, and so you can stay up on it. I know you're all on social media, because my moderators have been dropping your links for Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and everything throughout the night. So more information can be found about those guys there as well. Welcome and Ride the Teacups. Glad you're here with us as well. Disney Cruises. I know at one point you did a cruise. You were looking at a cruise. You might get back to cruising. What is your thoughts on potential cruises for you both? And is that something where, if it might be a little Streaming the Magic love coming in as well?
I do love cruising. We did go on one. We were actually on not the last one that went out before the pandemic, but
second to last.
like second to last.
Yeah.
And then we had a Halloween cruise that year booked.
We're so excited.
So we were so excited to go back
Yeah.
and do it a few months later. And unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Full disclosure,
Yeah.
we went on the first cruise just to run the Castaway K 5K,
Yeah.
which is their 5K. That's
So you
on
did
the-
that. You're the first person
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
ever met that's done that.
It's-
That's cool.
It's awesome. It's
We
awesome.
booked the
Yeah.
cruise for that, not even for the cruise.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
the
cool.
cruise was like tertiary. The cruise was like,
It
we
was
get to go on a
fun,
cruise
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that boat.
So-
I'm more worried about this 5K. I love it.
Right.
That's
So
great.
we have plans. We're hoping to be able to go on another cruise, take all the kids and go next year. We have a lot of plans for next year. We know we will be in Hawaii also.
Nice.
And so I am trying to work out Alani. So we are trying to fit that in as well. So there's a lot of Disney that's not just
Maybe a little
Orlando.
stop in Disneyland.
Kristen,
And-
Kristen, can I quote Yoda? There is no try.
Yes.
I know. If you're going all that way from the
Yes.
East Coast, it's like you need to make it
You have
happen.
to do it. Well, that's another thing. We had planned last year to go to Alani, and that was canceled too. So we're
We
hoping
just
to
had
make those
some
plans.
back-to-back disappointments.
We're hoping to make those plans up. We just became new D23 members, and so we're going to start to include that, into our streams. And what I like is that from our perspective, we're new to D23. We're kind of new to the streaming thing, and I'm not afraid to, embarrass myself and learn with everybody else. I mean, we went to the park the other day, and I have no idea how to use Genie Plus or the Lightning Lane. I'm clueless, and that's just because we've
It
had a
came
baby
out
and haven't been
the
in the
week
park.
that we had the baby.
Yeah, so we
And
haven't been
so-
there. But we're not afraid
Yeah.
to learn together. And what's awesome is that on the live stream, people have been like, Adam, come on, you know better than this. This is what you
You
need
should
to
know.
do.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people got it down pat,
Yeah.
but
Well, the great
Yeah,
thing
we'll
you can
learn
look
it.
at, even though it was bad, you had a little rust in there, what you couldn't do. You could look at it as a positive that now you get to experience that with your child, which is a great thing. Trust me, Adam, just to look into the future, at some point down the road, you're going to go, wow, Pete was right. There's nothing better than doing and being a 10-year-old with your 10-year-old in the park. Trust me.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I've done it
And
3 times.
she knows that I'm going to be the 4-year-old with the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's fantastic. I love that. So as you're looking at everything with what you're doing, 2 things I want to talk on here. One is, let's talk about your love of Disney. Okay, you've got an incredible background. You've painted the purple wall, in the other room there. Where did the love of Disney come for each of you? Was it both from when you were young? Did you find it together? I'm just curious. I'm always interested in that. I think people get a little insight into your persona when we ask that.
I have to admit, I always did love Disney.
Okay.
My mom has been working on Main Street for the last 9 years.
Awesome.
So it's been in my family. Now, I didn't grow up. I grew up in Wisconsin, as did Adam.
Okay.
And my family, to be quite frank, the viewers know this on our channel, but I didn't grow up with a lot of money to come down to the parks.
Okay.
It was expensive then.
Neither did I. So don't
As it was expensive then as it is now.
Right.
So I wasn't somebody who came all the time as a kid to know. And I moved down here for college and to get into hospitality, but not necessarily the parks. It really wasn't my goal.
Okay.
And truly got into Disney with my mom working there to have like some fun. And then when I met Adam, I would say that was tremendously amplified.
Big time.
And I want to hear
Because-
from Adam. Let me just welcome in Happily Ever Yachty's here. Good to see you, Yachty. Brian Leon as well. I didn't want to leave anybody out. Adam, your love of Disney, how long's it been? Where did it come from?
Gosh. So I think I fell in love with Disney ever since I was 7 in our first family trip from La Crosse, Wisconsin. I feel so fortunate. Like Kristen said, going to Disney was just as expensive back then as it is now. It was, the prices were different, but it was just as hard for a family to go then. So I felt so lucky to be able to come to Disney, and I'd never been before. And we stayed at the Caribbean beach, and I was overwhelmed. For me, and my background, I'm a broadcast engineer and in television for 25 years. And I love technology. And what really was the sell for me was Epcot. And Epcot had just opened. Epcot was just a couple of years old when I, first went to the park in 1987, 88. Yeah, that dates myself. And so, I was overwhelmed as a child, and to be there with my family and those magical feelings that you get, I can't, it's super hard to explain, and it never went away.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't come back to the parks until probably I was in middle school, when I begged my mom every day. I'm like, Mom, can we please go back? Mom, can we please go back? For 10 years, almost 10 years. But I've been in love with the Disney parks ever since. I knew when I went to college that I was going to be in the Disney College program.
Nice.
So I did the Disney College program, and I came down in 2002 for that, and was probably just the most memorable experience of my life was doing that college program.
I love it.
I met some of the best friends, and I was a friendship boat driver over at Epcot, and I feel like I was the luckiest guy in the world. I felt like I had the best job in the world, and yeah, the rest is just basically history. I haven't been able to live further than 10 minutes away from Disney ever since.
So here's my what I want to do. Obviously, where I'm going with the show, but I got to make a comment before I do it. I want to do the community segment, come back and close out with you guys. But before I say it, guys, if you're watching live now and this is the first time you've met this great couple, if you're watching on the replay and you're sitting there saying, this is interesting. Here's my thing: you've got a family now. It is a family now that is down in Disney, where they have worked with Disney. They have passion for Disney. Their home is painted in Disney. They do run Disney. You can hear Walt, the echo of Walt's magic in their tone of voice.
You could hear the fireworks just a second ago too over at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, can you call them and tell them we're in the middle of an interview? Cut it out.
I know.
We try, and it's even worse on the party nights because we'll get fireworks again at 11:30 tonight.
Oh, well, better you than me on that front. 'Cause I'd be having a fit if I was trying to call a game or something and the fireworks are going off. What I'd like to do real quick is hit the community segment and give you guys a chance to get a quick drink, whatever. Come back and close it out. If anybody is new to me, moderators, please keep putting their links in throughout the time. If anybody's new to me, what I do on this channel is April. We will answer that question. April asked, "What is the Disney College program?" I'll let Adam. I'll let you answer that when we get back.
Perfect.
What I do on this channel is I highlight the Disney community. I have several different segments here that you're going to see that are all about everybody else. When people come to my channel and say, "What's your channel about?" I say it's about everybody else. And that's what I like to be about. So let's jump in real quick and let me drop down here and let's hit the segment. First segment this week. This is our Magical Memories People in the Park segment. It's brought to you by Magically Mad Adventures. Great little channel here on YouTube. She does an excellent job. She also does travel agency stuff as well. This section is where people send me pictures or I get pictures of them in the parks and what they're doing. If you meet your favorite YouTuber, if you're out there and you see Kristen and Adam streaming the magic, say hello, get a picture, send it to me so we can put it up here. So here's a great picture of Diz Our Dream. He was over, he got to meet Doc McStuffin, and I'm not sure who's more scared right now in that picture. We're looking at their faces. There's a great picture of Mickey's Magic Meg with Mike Wheeler. They were down at the parks recently, checked in saying hello. Happily Ever Yachty says, "I just subscribed to the channel." Thank you, Yachty, for subscribing to them. There's our good friend Drew in the moment. He's over there looking at a ratatouille, a little combination of food and mixture at Gasparilla's Island, I believe it says in the background. I love Drew. He does a good job on his channel. There's Jackie, super enthused. She went over to Universal recently, was checking it over there. She had a great night of Christmas magic over there. I love everything about Jackie and what she does. There is our guest tonight. Look at that picture with their brand new addition to the family and Mickey. Right, that is a great. If you ever have to have a great picture with your brand new, I'm going to do it with my grandkids. I can tell you that we're going to Disney. I'm getting it with Mickey. I'm not worried about my daughter. I want a picture with Mickey and the grandkids. This is a good one. Chomps and Sunshine hanging out with Vacation Exploration and Chasing Dreams with Mike, and of course the Queen is there too. Great picture. They're down at the M&M's factory place, whatever they call it down there in the Springs. Couple more pictures here. That is Triple P and Karen Cook and Angela Minta hanging out together. They were down there recently in Disney. Great picture there. Magical News! It's Nick in his special outfit from his fundraiser. Nick looking very dudded up, looking great there. That's a great picture of him. There's Josh. We talked about him earlier and his running. He needs to run if he's going to go over and eat Everglazed donuts left and right. So we love Josh. That's a great picture of him over there. What are you going to say when Michael K gets dudded up for Dapper Day at the park? Michael got in his bow tie and got it all going. Last two pictures this week. Mouse Talk over at the D23 event. It's a great picture of him and the Orange Bird. Love that one. And the last picture for this segment this week, Diz Life of Ours. Rachel and June hanging out down there. A little bit of Disney magic coming from everybody down. I love this segment. Appreciate it here. Magical mail. We have mail coming. We got a whole stuff over at the thing. We didn't get a chance to get it. We're going to try to get over there on Friday. I just had a bunch of therapy sessions. But Magical Mail is brought to you every week by an incredible channel and a hot business. If you like the parks, you like the snacks from the parks, you have neighbors, relatives, people at work, this Christmas is coming. There's only one place to.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
Love those guys. They do a great job. They sent a box to us. It was fantastic. Check them out. Every week we recognize success in the community, either in viewership or in subscribers. It's at 100, 500, 1,000, and up from there. We recognize viewership every 50,000. This is brought to you by Casey of Casey's Corner. He's an executive producer on my show, one of the best photographers I've met, or videographers I met. He's growing his little channel, and this week is unique because Casey gets to congratulate himself. Casey hit 100 subscribers on his channel. We're extremely proud of our relationship with Casey and what he's doing and his success. Congratulations. The only other one we had this week was Mouse Vibes out of California. Mouse Vibes out of California. They jumped over the 4,000 mark. They did a recent stream and had great success that pushed them over the number. So congratulations to those great companies. Each week we do the race for 100K. And this is pretty special because this is going to come into play a little bit later on. A race for 100K is brought to you by our good friends at Disney Dynamics.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
So what we do each week is we look at those people that are racing to get that YouTube plaque strictly from the Disney community. The top 3 this week, Big Fat Panda at 98, Super Enthused Jackie 85, Best Life and Beyond out of California, they're pulling in at 3rd. Following up in the race, Daps Magic starting at 73, down to 41. That's Always Believe out of California. Daps Theme Park, Michael K, WW Couple, Disney Dave out of Europe. Here's some Emporium, Corey's Meat World, and Always Believe. Top numbers in the run. Top numbers in the run. They're close. They're on that path to 100K. Next in the race, following up, 24 down to 17. That Crazy Disney Lady, Here with the Years, Magical News Live, Stephen Kai, Vacation Expiration up to 18, WW Radio, Lou Mangello, Disney Pins Blog, Leg Life, and Diz Cupcake. I love it. There's a channel called Diz Cupcake. You know I'm about the Disney Cupcakes. Next leg of the race, 17 down to 10. LBV TV Disney down to Mouse Talk. Includes Passport to Park. The Leversons, moving on up with them. Adventures in Design. Theme Park, Ohana, The Magic Dads, Did Life of Ours, Dave K, and Mouse Talk. Back end of the race, these are people that are really just getting their path going. Magical Moments, starting it down to Brian and Amanda, 10, 3 to 7 flat. You got Lovin' Disney World in there. Paul's Theme Park Adventure has fireworks over top of him because he just took a leap over a couple other channels in the race, so he gets fireworks. Vincent Vision, Drew in the Moment, Chasing Dreams with Mike, Magical Meg, and Mickey's Magic. Incredible channels there. Very back of the race, and they're rocking it as they're coming up as new channels in the community. New because they're on the younger side of their efforts. Living in Diz, Ear to Ear Magic, Diz is Our Dream, Disney Daily, Tripping with the Turners, Attractions Live. She's got fireworks. She took a nice jump up to 5, 8, 9, almost 6. Adults in Disney, The Magic and the Music, and Dad Got Parks. These people are doing exceptionally well as well. Kayla and the Kingdom down to Donna Jaworski. Kayla, Wonders of Magic, Chloe and Dan, One Man's Dream, Dole Whip Dad, Rob Fuzz. Mouse Vibes with their jump there with fireworks. Myers and the Mouse at 4. Donna Jaworski just under. You got to have at least 3,000 for us to consider putting you in. If you're interested or there's somebody in here that you think should be that I don't know about, please reach out to me and we will look at considering. Finishing out the race, One Little Spark JL. Steve's World, Mickey's Girls, Princess and the Bear, Midlife Fives, and Brandy and Dave. Congratulations to everybody that's in the Race for 100K. We will talk about you every week until we hit the number. Coming up this week, just so everybody should know, we don't have a Sunday show. Off the Wall will not happen. Donna Jaworski has a charity event that will be strictly for the kids, and I am taking the day off to support Donna. I'd love everybody that wants to watch my Disney stream to go over. If everybody goes over and gives $1, I bet you we get that is 2 wishes granted. 2 weeks from Sunday, Off the Wall will be freakish as the Disney World Freak returns. This coming next Wednesday, we've got a double shot. 1 week from tonight, we will be sitting talking with our good friends Disney Mertz at 7 o'clock, and I'm doing a makeup show at 8:30 with Kat from Perfectly Kat. So a double shot next Wednesday night of our Disney interviews. Finally, finishing up here before I get back to my guest, a quick reminder, December 18th will be our Marvel show. That is if you're not familiar with me, I have a Disney YouTube recognition series is what it's called. It's a virtual Hall of Fame. People or Disney creators from social media are voted in. This is the Marvel segment on my channel. There's a whole playlist of the past 3 shows. We've done Muppets, we've done Pixar, we've done Star Wars. This time it's Muppets. We announced the recipients on December 18th. Proudly brought to you by Corner Sports. Every recipient gets a honorary heroic badge of honor. That's a pin. They will get those pins for them. 20 channels come together to pull this whole thing together, plus Corner Sports. These are the channels that help to vote these people in. I tell you what, it's pretty special when people recognize others for being good and being what Walt would want us to do. Last, before I bring my guest back in, we have the Disney Holiday Celebration. If your video's not in, and I've been asking for it, why is it not in? It should be. My editor's working on it. Lovin' Diz World is killing himself trying to get this all together. The big event will be December the 18th, and there's still a little time if you're not in it. As I come back to my guest, please keep in mind that we are talking to the new face of Streaming the Magic. They also have their own channel, Wish Upon a Run. They've been so gracious to sit in here with us tonight. We're in the holiday season, guys. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Christmas, Halloween, are you one side or the other? Are you in the middle on that Hallowismus line that I've created? What is it for you guys in your house?
Christmas happens the day after Halloween, right?
Yep.
I
love Halloween.
On the Disney,
I love Halloween.
You're on the Disney schedule, though, right?
Oh, 100%. Yes. Yeah.
I
Christmas
love
starts the day after Halloween. Yeah.
I love it. But you said you're a big Halloween fan, huh, Amanda?
Oh,
I love it. We dress up. I don't know that there's been a Halloween where I didn't dress up.
Yeah. This Halloween, we were a little disappointed that there was no Mickey's Not So Scary Boo to You parade.
Right.
So we projected it on the side of the garage outside so that we could watch it along
for
with
all the trick-or-treaters.
So let me ask you, Kristen, do you follow Disney's platform, and is Halloween up in August?
I'm pretty close.
Okay,
we start
good.
talking about costumes early. You know, you got to start talking about them like July and August so you can be prepared.
Okay.
Because we were at the Boo Bash in August, and we had to make sure we were ready to go. So we had our Peter Pan themed group costume when we went out and streamed it. So Captain Hook and Smee.
It was hard to plan because we weren't sure when little baby was coming. So,
yes.
You know, it was like...
Halloween this year specifically was a little
because baby's due date
was
the day before Halloween. So
the great thing is they're only going to get better as the youngsters grow up, but that's a good thing.
But you know what disappoints me? You know what disappoints me is that Thanksgiving gets no love. And I'm such a big proponent of Thanksgiving. It's such a great holiday for eating and being with family.
Can I give you the counterpoint to that?
Yeah, you can.
I think it gets plenty of love. It's got a restaurant in Disney, and I go there every time.
Yeah. That is true. That is true, Adam.
No, you're right.
It doesn't get any
There's
political.
no
love, but
Thanksgiving
for us Disney nuts, it
parade.
gets money. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You know, if
You're
it
right.
wasn't for Disney and us loving, I love that restaurant. I go there I don't care if it's July 8th and it's 110 degrees. I want turkey and cranberry sauce, and I want to sit there and do it. So I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to be devil's advocate on the other side.
Okay, go for it.
I was so disappointed when they made that holiday sandwich all year round because I loved that that feeling, that anticipation of, oh my gosh, only 1 week left and I can go get the holiday sandwich. I totally get it because people who aren't here that time of year, they want it that one time they're here. But
So you're talking
for me
about
living here,
Earl's sandwich.
Earl's sandwich. He loves the holiday sandwich.
Dude,
Yep.
okay, so when I come down next time, we're going to get that, me and you.
We are.
I
We
love
are.
that sandwich. I had it just
Yep.
a couple weeks ago. We had
Yep.
we had already eaten lunch and had a dinner right behind it, and I told my kids, I don't care. I'm eating this sandwich. It was like that. It is
No,
good.
you don't have to worry about that because earlier this week we've never done this before. We went from breakfast over at the boardwalk immediately to lunch. Well, it was second breakfast.
It was second breakfast at
Over
Ohana's.
Yeah, we
Oh my
left
God.
breakfast at the boardwalk and drove directly to Ohana's to have breakfast there.
Oh my Lord! Well, that's better.
We should have videoed or live streamed it, but we were entertaining some family and the parks didn't really work out. So we thought, let's just have double breakfast.
We're just gonna eat all day at different restaurants.
I love it. I love it. So as we get ready to close up here, I always ask this question. I'm always curious your thoughts. If you had a chance, hey, what's up, Sable family? Great to see you in here as well.
Hey guys.
If you had a chance to sit with Roy and Walt, have a meal, what would be on your conversation points that you would want to throw out there? What do you want to talk to them about?
Oh my gosh. I would want to take Walt through the park. I would say I want to know what you think. I want to know, especially, I mean, I'm a big Epcot guy and you know, his vision for Epcot was just a little bit different. I would give anything to walk through Epcot with Walt. I think technology, Walt was such a big proponent of technology and being cutting edge. I would love to see what Walt does when he rides. Like, I would love to ride like Rise of the Resistance with him and just be like, can you believe that, you know, this is what you started and this is where it went? I would love to hear the reactions and see, you know, maybe he was disappointed. Maybe they didn't do good enough. But, yeah.
I'm a little different. So Adam's like super into like the theme park aspect of the company, and I'm very much in the movie production aspect. So
That's why we're a good ratio. We're good yin and yang.
So
Yeah.
that's where my love of Disney has mainly come from the movie production side of
Entertainment
things.
side, sure, yeah.
And so I would give anything. I loved his era, and my favorite movie beyond anything is Mary Poppins.
Love
and
it.
I would love to hear their discussion of like the movies during that time and that era, and I would have a blast just talking to him about their filmmaking.
That's very cool. That's something that's never come up on here, and I'm glad that someone did bring that up. And I'll challenge
Oh,
you.
Hope says hello. Hi, Hope. Homeland says hi.
You may have already done this, but I'm going to challenge you in case you haven't. Being's big Halloween people. Next year in Disney on one of your streams, I would like to see Mary Poppins and Dick Van Dyke. That's
okay.
I'm calling you out. I think it would be. I think you're.
Can we dress little baby as a penguin? Can we? Dress little baby as a
Dude,
penguin?
go over the top. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
I think
now.
you
I
called
love
it,
This
Pete.
is doable.
I think you called it, Pete.
I think it would be.
I do
phenomenal.
have the jacket, so I have a Mary Poppins costume. So I think it is. I think that's
love
very doable. I think that is required.
I love it. I want to thank Brian. I'm a part of Brian's The Hearts of Disney group, and he just said he was putting your link for your stuff over to his group.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Like he said, it's a smaller group, but he's working hard on it. And Brian, I also want to publicly thank you for allowing me to put some of the Disney content we do over there. It takes a class individual like Brian to do that type of stuff and realize we're here to help each other and do that.
That's right.
I just want to thank
Yeah.
you. So,
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Brian.
as we get ready to close up here, I always like to throw it over, before I say my final close, I always like to throw it over to my guests. Let me throw it over to you for final thoughts from your side of Spaceship Earth.
I want to remind everybody that there are some epic Run Disney races coming back to Walt Disney World this spring.
Okay.
They are bringing back the Tower of Terror 10 miler by popular demand.
Really?
And they are also bringing back the Expedition Everest 5K scavenger hunt.
Oh,
These are going to be epic runs for Disney. They're a throwback to a vintage Run Disney era, and they're races I never got to do, and they're going to sell out faster than hotcakes. They're going to go so quick.
Okay,
so we're
two things. Hold on. I got to stop
Yeah.
it. Before I got to stop
Yep.
because I want to hear your final thought. But two things. One, we had a question before I want to answer because it came back up.
Yes.
Where would, if someone's new to Run Disney,
Yes.
where do they go? Is it just rundisney.com? Is that the best place?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is rundisney.com. I would recommend that they watch a couple of our videos. We have a couple of videos we made about registering
There you
that
go.
we made them on registration morning with screen grabs and live screen capture so that we could show just what you need to do and be prepared.
Yeah.
You just need to know
Nice.
from the website the time and the date that it goes online, and you need to be there that second. You can't think that later that afternoon you're going to do it. You got to make some time away from work. I mean, we had to make time away from work to be able to sign up for that race that minute. Yeah.
So go over. The links are being dropped in the chat. Jesse's and my mom
Awesome.
are killing it tonight. Go over to
Thank
Wish
you.
Upon a Run. Watch the tutorial on how to register and all. That'll get you ready for when you're ready to do it. So I won't do that. The other question before I get you to finish your final thought that I missed by accident, I want to go back to the Disney College program. Since you were a participant, could you just explain that real quick?
Amazing internship where students are brought from all over the country, universities all over the country, international program, not back yet, but they bring in international students from all over the world. And you'll see those students over at Epcot, who are ambassadors to all the different countries at Epcot. The students who come domestically, like myself, they're allowed to earn college credit. They're allowed to live in Walt Disney World housing and to be able to get a paycheck from Disney and to experience like a world-class Fortune 500 internship while working for Disney, while possibly getting course credit from your home university, while working a job and getting a real-life skill and learning what the Walt Disney World Company is all about. And it's an experience you have to audition for. You have to do their audition process. And if you're lucky enough to be chosen, you can choose either an extended program or a 1 semester program. And
I love it.
It changed my life. It's amazing.
Okay, let me go now and finish your final thought of the night as you were finishing up there. We talked about that. Now you have a lot coming up for your Streaming the Magic. Go ahead.
Streaming the Magic. We're so excited, right, Kristen?
I'm the planner in the group here.
Thank God.
And I make the plan happen. And I'm just elated to at the schedule that we've put together just for December. So although we're not doing it on YouTube this Sunday, but we've got a Thanksgiving special tomorrow morning at Epcot. That's going to be Facebook Live. And Adam's very important big birthday that we're celebrating at the California Grill
on
Sunday night is live on Facebook. And then we transition to YouTube on a permanent basis after that. And on YouTube, we've got great things planned like the private carriage ride experience through Fort Wilderness. We've got that booked and planned. Mickey's Very Merriest Christmas Week. We have
on the 19th.
we have. Yep, we've got that booked and ready to go. And we also have our Christmas Eve special that we've got a lot planned for that.
That's right. We're going to be live with the whole family Christmas Eve for Magic Kingdom, and we're super excited about it.
Because we're doing a giveaway that night too. So a lot of things that we do, to kind of incorporate everybody like into our family. So lots of things planned out there. These are just kind of the highlights, other than just like some of the park streams that we do during our time.
We're thinking about doing like possibly a once a week sitting here and talking with people about what's new at Disney. We'll see where it goes. We've got all kinds of great ideas, and things that are going to be exciting for the channel in the future.
He is. Tune in, hit that subscribe, make sure you're up to date with everything. I want to thank my guests for coming in tonight. Adam and Kristen are incredibly full of the magic of
thank
Disney.
you.
As you can see, they've got some great stuff coming up on both of their channels that you're not going to want to miss out. I want to tell you publicly and make the special announcement that I want to congratulate you, not on the baby. I do congratulate you on the baby. A little bit, baby's more important, but on the Disney front, you saw tonight our race for 100K that we do, where we talk about channels 3 days a week. Every day we do it until they hit 100,000. It's our way of trying to help people get there. Effectively, starting on Sunday when I do my new update, Streaming the Magic at 33,000 will be in the race and will be tracked all the way through. So,
thank you, Pete.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Not that I did respect the channel beforehand.
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot of people going on. The fact that you two are taking over and becoming the face of it is what I value, the integrity of what you do. And I'm doing that so the community can invest in you. And hopefully we'll be some point putting up a plaque and your thing next to it. The only thing I will need from you on email, the Streaming the Magic logo, so it looks good on my screen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sure. We'll make sure we can send
email
that to
me
you.
that would be really good.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the night before Thanksgiving. I give thanks every day for my family, for my Disney chosen family, like these people above, for everybody that's out there. If you love everything about your life, whatever you're doing, remember one thing. Walt said, you can find magic in anything you do. And when you do, that magic can make you smile. We hope that we've made you smile. We've sat here tonight, the three of us, and I know Walt and Roy are looking down somewhere, and hopefully they're saying, hey, you three kids, you did a good job tonight with that thing. And I'd be pretty happy about that if they did.
Oh, thanks,
You
Pete.
can help
Thank
your
you so
favorite,
much.
so you can help your favorite creator, like these people, those in the chat, those who you know from home, by doing what we call tubing it up. It's very simple. If you have a vlogger, go in, leave a comment, like the video, share it out. If you have a live streamer like these great people, go in, like the video, share it out, help them out. And by all means, if you have a favorite subscriber, as I say every year, I quote my Maryland governor. He says it publicly, so I can. Hit the damn button. If you like somebody, subscribe. Because in the morning when your creator gets up and looks and sees that they've got 1, 2, or whatever more subscribers, they might put out one more video, and that's just magic in your life when they do. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm trying to figure out how do we every week I try to close things out and things are missing.
Can you feel the love tonight, Kristen?
Who are you
Timone's
calling
got to be
for?
around here somewhere, right?
What? I don't know what he's doing.
Hello there, this is Timon. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was great having you with us. You were a lovely group, the best audience ever. Now please, get out!
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.